Hello everyone, welcome to another great adventure over here on RJB Wildlife. On this adventure, we are here at the San Diego Zoo where we are going to be embarking on another exhibit walk. So if you're ready for another great adventure, let's go. The subject of today's exhibit walk takes us into the heart of the Lost Forest and is actually one of the most recent renovations to take place at this part of the zoo. This exhibit turns 20 years old this year and was the final piece in the Heart of the Zoo remodel. I'm of course referring to Monkey Trails and Forest Tales. This exhibit is noteworthy mainly because of the immense transformation that took place in this area, as this exhibit replaced the old monkey houses that were here for decades. This new exhibit didn't only replace the old concrete structures that used to house all of the zoo's monkeys here, but it also created a very unique experience that allows you to traverse two very special parts of the rainforest ecosystems. Your journey starts as you pass by the Flamingo Lagoon in the front portion of the zoo, and this pathway takes you into the canopy level of this attraction. The canopies of the rainforests of the world are where the majority of these monkey species thrive, and it is a huge part of this attraction as you are able to get eye to eye with some of the primates here and up at a point where they're comfortable, which is up in the trees. And the first couple habitats that you're going to come across in this attraction are going to house some African primates, specifically the Angolan colobus monkey and the Schmidt's red-tailed monkey neighboring them. These primates are not confined to the trees, as they can traverse the entire habitat. However, they are most comfortable in that space. But one primate that isn't and likes to be closer to the ground is going to be the mandrill, which you can find in a mixed species exhibit with the Schmidt's red-tails here in Monkey Trails. Mandrills are probably going to be most recognizable as Rafiki from The Lion King, as that is the representative species of that character. The canopy portion of this exhibit passes by a couple of other habitats, specifically the tufted capuchins, which are a pretty popular attraction here, and the wolf-squentin and lesser spot-nosed monkey. But not only does Monkey Trail showcase the canopies of the rainforest and the forest floor, but also the river's edge. This exhibit also has some of the coolest mixed species enrichment that you'll be able to see, with the wolf-squentins and lesser spot-nosed monkeys sharing a space with pygmy hippos. Pygmy hippos are smaller than their more well-known cousins, and they're also more terrestrial. So it's really cool here at the San Diego Zoo that you're actually able to see both species of hippos that are extant on the continent of Africa. But the coolest species in Monkey Trails is not a monkey, nor is it a mammal. It is this girl right behind me. She is an African slender-snouted crocodile. Only a handful of zoos across the country have African slender-snouted crocodiles at their facilities, and the San Diego Zoo happens to be one of those handful, which is amazing, especially if you come to see this and she's out, because she's very seldomly seen. I've been lucky on a couple of occasions, but a treat to see her when she's actually present. The majority of the species that you will see in Monkey Trails are from Africa, with a few exceptions. The tufted capuchins are going to be the sole representatives of South America, and another species, which we're going to get to here in the forest floor portion of the exhibition, is going to be from Asia. This exhibit over time has been a place where a lot of species kind of get double housed. And what that basically means is you're going to find some of these species in other exhibitions around the zoo, such as the Ituri Forest, where the hippos are, and Sun Bear Forest. But as you enter the forest floor, you start to see a different kind of life thriving down here, with the most notable being the North Sulawesi babirussas. The babirussa habitat is actually really cool, as they are housed on both sides of the pathway, which can be altered for convenience, mainly because this is a breeding facility for these endangered pigs, and they have actually downsized the group, as they have had offspring here recently, but it also allows them to separate any of the mature males from those litters away from the breeding one. So they do have that flexibility with 4 different habitats for them. But a species that has been a part of Monkey Trails and Forest Tales for a long time has been the de Brazza's monkey. Now I say that because as of this moment in time, they have put red-ruffed lemurs into this habitat. A little bit of a shocking development on this exhibit walk, but unknown reason as to why the DeBrazos monkeys have been removed. They did just have a baby recently, and I know it was mom, son, and then the most recent offspring. The forest floor portion of monkey trails gives you a very unique opportunity to see some of these animals up close. This guy right here being the mandrill, he likes to kind of stay in the back, but he also has access to another area all the way to the other side that is viewable from the canopy. The zoo does have two male mandrills, and they are both brothers. This is the older of the two and definitely the more vibrant in color. So when he's down here in the lower forest floor viewing area, kind of close to this little alcove, you get some great picture opportunities. One of the other really cool aspects of this habitat specifically is its tiered layout. Down here at the base level where I'm standing, it's kind of a distance from the actual habitat barrier, but it offers a really cool experience to kind of get an elevated view of this animal, while also, if they're really close, kind of get a more level viewing. However, not all of the stars in monkey trails are animals, as this ficus tree at the epicenter of this attraction was removed from actually the entry portion of the zoo and brought here to be a central figure. With the addition of the ficus tree as the centerpiece of this attraction, it created an even more immersive tropical rainforest experience here to complement the Lost Forest. But one of the cool things about this attraction is it serves as a little bit of an appetizer for later attractions within the Lost Forest. Those attractions being Tiger River and Gorilla Tropics. That's gonna do it for today. If you had fun on this journey, please hit the like button. And if you would like to embark on future adventures, please consider subscribing and ringing that notification bell. And until next time, I hope to see you all again on the next adventure on RJB Wildlife.